Oklahoma City. Dort and Holmgren make up the forwards. SGA and Wallace for the backcourt. And it's Hartenstein in at the 5 down low. And for the Rockets, inside Smith and Şengün. Tari Eason is out there with Thompson. And it's Durant in at the 3. What a great front court matchup we have tonight, Legs. Do those battles look a little different from when you played?
Well, certainly there's less wrestling going on down on the block. More of these post players now want to step out and face up. But as far as I'm concerned, I'm a fan of either style.
A lot of space on the floor, that's for sure.
There's no doubt much more difficult to defend these post players with all this versatility.
Now here's Durant. Şengün, the screen. And Şengün throw it down.
The textbook work by Şengün, setting a solid screen and then getting open.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Dort for 3. Doesn't go for him. And it's Houston's ball to the inside. Out of bounds, Rockets ball as Houston keeps possession. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Ime Udoka. He said Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is going to be their main focus at the defensive end, and as he put it, Shai's a riddle because he can light it up from outside, he has the speed to get to the hoop, and he knows how to draw the fouls too. Coach hopes that they stay disciplined and they can keep SGA off the line. Guys, back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie. 5 on the clock. Here's Durant. And he buries his first look.
Just the endless length of Durant, helping him right there inside.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
Dort against Durant. Pass to Şengün. Thompson outside. Buries it down low.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for OKC. 4-point game. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Knicks.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
And the fact that they did all of that on the road was really impressive.
Wallace misses.
Well, he's certainly more than capable of hitting that shot, but somehow, even with no defense, he came away empty.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Holmgren. Here's Durant. Thompson outside. Three-pointer off the mark.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And it's exceptional, the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose.
Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their Connecticut can. Houston in the lead. Durant surveying the D. Count that bucket. Durant's got his second basket.
Durant just going to work inside, outsmarting the defense and getting the close-range look.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Wallace. Hartenstein with a screen on Smith. The 3 from Holmgren. Here's Hartenstein. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. That one on Şengün. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
At the line for the Thunder, Isaiah Hartenstein. 1 shot.
And the free throw, no good. Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster. It is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, B.A. Guys who are going to make the right play, defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they've built something special in OKC, piece by piece.
Now here's Wallace. Still no points. Holmgren, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with a screen on Thompson. Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Oklahoma City with another.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
Durant with it. 23 points for him last game against Golden State.
And also, he was very disruptive defensively. 4 steals on the night.
Now here's Durant. Just 5 on the clock. Drains the triple.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for OKC. They trail by 3 from deep. Holmgren. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist.
And you can already tell Holmgren has an edge to his game. Gets the 3 right back. That's the competitive streak you need as a young player.
Now here's Smith. A really disappointing game for him in that loss to Golden State.
Knew exactly where his teammate would be. That's a product of good chemistry.
Wallace outside. Here's the pick. Pass to Holmgren. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on him in Thompson.
Yeah, and this is a big part of SGA's game, drawing fouls. And he's an outstanding free throw shooter.
That's good from SGA. Well, Legs, the last few years, big men have been owning the MVP discussion. Now, enter SGA.
Yeah, and BA, this is the scariest part. SGA has room to grow. The guy is still in his mid-20s and is arguably the best player in the game.
And he makes both free throws. Down the stretch we come in the NBA season, Grant. What are the contenders honed in on?
Well, B.A., the biggest priority is to have everyone healthy. Without a full deck of cards, it's very tough to win a title. And, of course, maintaining positive momentum wouldn't hurt either.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. With a short break, we look at some of the stingiest defenses in the NBA. The Thunder in second. In the third spot, the Rockets.
Both teams really take pride in their defense and shutting one another down, which is kind of refreshing to see in a league widely dominated by offense.
Thompson outside. Back to Durant. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Durant's got 6 points.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Holmgren outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Thompson. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, B.A. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied and just continues to elevate his game year after year.
Shepard, he's checked in for Thompson. Gilgeous-Alexander, no good on the free throw. Tim, watching Chet Holmgren, he brings a lot to the table.
Well, absolutely, Brian. He's got a wingspan of 7.5 feet, but still has touch from deep. It's really something to marvel at. Chet is redefining what a stretch big can be in the NBA.
He's been perfect this quarter. They keep feeding him, and he keeps delivering.
Thunder trail by 3. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Smith with the rebound. The Rockets lead by 3. For three, Durant. Another three from Houston.
Off to a great start. 5 straight from the field.
Wallace outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Inside. And it's Hartenstein. That time on the assist from Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists in the game. Now here's Durant. He's got 12. Pass to Shepherd. Down low. Here's Şengün. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And that's now 6 points for Alperen Şengün.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Wallace, the pass to Hartenstein. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Off target from outside.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Smith passes to Şengün. Şengün, the screen. Durant way outside. And Houston, another three.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Pass to Wallace. Back to SGA. And he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
Here's Şengün. Here's Shepherd. Gilgeous-Alexander defending to the left side wing. Houston working the ball around. Outside Durant. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Thunder trail by 7. To the middle. Here's Holmgren, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And so Durant will bring it up for the Rockets. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Man, that was a tough loss. 1 or 2 breaks go their way, and it's a totally different outcome.
The most discouraging part about that loss is that they actually played very well. Man, that could be frustrating.
And a new group getting ready for the Rockets. Capella, he's checked in for Şengün. Green comes in for Smith. Finney-Smith's checked in for Durant. And Okogie is subbed in for Eason. Here's Shepherd. He had a 30-point outing in their last game against Golden State.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Wiggins finds McCain. Pass to Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Joe up top. Over Green. Oh, the Thunder tack on 2 more.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Here's Shepherd. No made baskets yet. Finney-Smith. Counted from distance. And the Rockets lead by 6.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Pass to Joe. Hey, rejected by Capella.
Yeah, great timing on the denial by Capella. Able to get a piece of the ball on that one.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thank you. Oklahoma City is not the biggest town, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, "Me personally, the market doesn't matter. I love the people in the organization and the people around me. And those are the things that matter. I go to work every single day with a smile on my face." Back to you, Brian.
A great organization. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. Now here's McCain. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. Sinks it from distance.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, you came to the right place.
Here's Finney-Smith. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Shepherd. Screen by Capella. Shot from the top of the key. And the Rockets tack on 2 more.
Yeah, the control, the confidence, it's all on display there for Shepherd.
Here's McCain. No good on the triple.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Pass to Shepherd. 56 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Screen by Capella. To the paint. Oh, deflected. And stolen by Williams. Oh, now that's how you finish a break. Throw it down with force.
Yeah, McCain's showing you he's willing to find the contact and draw fouls.
And legs, you look at Jared McCain, an NBA frame and a sharpshooter.
And floor spacing is so important in this league right now. So if you can knock down shots and just hold your own in other areas, a coaching staff is going to find time for you.
Burst onto the scene. Now he's a household name.
Absolutely. Well, look, you can't overstate what having an upbeat personality does for a team. It's infectious. Jared McCain is hungry to make an impact for this team, and he rarely gets discouraged. I love that.
Here's Shepherd. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13 and a half a game. Nice shot by Okogie.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
That is just beautiful ball movement, unselfish basketball.
Here's Holmgren after Houston's three-pointer on the other end. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now. The Rockets lead by 5. Here's Shepherd. The 3 ball. Can't get it to drop. Good scoring in this one as we conclude the first quarter. It's Houston up by 5. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Rockets.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
And how about the work they've done inside, just owning the paint so far?
Jeff Green out there with Alperon Şengün. Then it's Shepherd. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Okogie in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets.
And that's where Şengün does the majority of his scoring. I mean, he's a problem down low.
Outside McCain. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good. Houston has gone 6 of 9 from 3-point range. Here's Shepherd, covered by McCain. Back to Şengün. And Şengün, throw it down!
Yeah, great finish by Şengün. I love when he goes up with power.
Outside, Williams. Pass to Wiggins. Screen by Holmgren. And he goes in for the dunk.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
Here's Shepherd. Now Finney-Smith. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Nice dribble move to get to the hoop for an easy 2.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. McCain shot is off. The Rockets lead by 4. Okogie, the pass to Green. Here's Shepherd. Pass to Okogie. Here's Shepherd, covered by McCain. Here's Şengün. And Şengün, throw it down.
Precision pass into the post. Well-earned assist.
Thunder trail by 6. Now here's McCain. Give him 8 points now. No good with the triple.
He created the opening. He got the angle. Unfortunately, that miss was just on him.
Pass to Shepherd. Beyond the arc. The shot won't fall. And so it's Holmgren with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. Looking ahead, they've got the Warriors coming to town for their next game. That game marks the start of a 4-game homestand for the club. Here's Okogie. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Okogie's got 8 points.
Defensively, got to close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Green against Holmgren. Will it go? Holmgren powers through traffic.
A beautiful finish through contact. That's the dog in Holmgren.
Here's Shepherd. Pass to Okogie. Şengün, the screen. Here's Shepherd, covered by McCain. Shot clock at 6. Launches a 3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Thunder trail by 7. Now here's McCain. Back to Holmgren. Easy 2 for Holmgren.
And Holmgren showing you that functional strength, getting 2.
Here's Shepherd. Şengün, a screen on McCain. Pass to Şengün. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Williams. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for 1 more.
Second personal foul.
Oklahoma City shooting their 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight. So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over.
Timeout call for the Thunder.
Houston making some changes. Capella, he's checked in for Green. Kevin Durant comes in for Finney Smith. And it's Amin Thompson in for Okogie. Then for Oklahoma City, Isaiah Hartenstein's checked in for Wiggins. And SGA subbed in for McCain. The free throw drops for Williams. You know, it seems like players today have more freedom with their shot selection than ever before, Tim.
Yeah, B.A., there's no question about it. I think you could actually make the argument coaches are particular in a different way. They're looking more for threes, layups, and dunks, not as much from the mid-range. And if you can add that shot, really makes you stand out.
So interesting. I've seen coaches take players out for not shooting open shots.
Oh, I wish I had that coaching when I played.
All right, the Rockets making a switch here. Smith's checked in. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Wiggins is checked in. That free throw good from Şengün. And you watch Alperen Şengün. He's a beast on the blocks, Graham.
Yeah, B.A., he throws his weight around, but what separates him is his skill. Against the best post defenders in the league, he comes up with creative ways to score.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 26 points for him last game against New York.
And his court vision was sensational as well. He was making all the right decisions.
Smith outside. Pass to Durant. Şengün, a screen on Wiggins. Durant way outside. The Thunder with the rebound.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that's not a horrible shot for him to take, but you could still probably find a higher percentage shot.
Smith against Holmgren. Smith passes to Durant. people.
Well, he's done everything you want offensively. Great shot selection, and he is a big reason why they have the lead.
Pass to Holmgren. The three. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 assists in the game. On the wing, Thompson. And here's Şengün. Back to Thompson. For 3, Durant. That doesn't go either for Durant. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Trailing by 2. Last time they met was in Oklahoma City.
And in their last game against this club, turnovers really were a problem for them.
Well, they have to stay aggressive, but protecting the basketball is at the top of the whiteboard. There's a balance.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
Their last game was a close one. His success from the line really helped them secure the dub.
Eason's checked in for Houston. Then for Oklahoma City, Dort comes in for Wiggins, and it's Wallace in for Joe. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
Well, and this is why he's a perennial MVP. Very few guys mean more to their team than SGA.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Let's check in on the real numbers, the top offenses in the real NBA. 5th on the list, the Thunder.
They've been having a great season on the offensive end of the floor. It never takes this team long to put big points up on the board.
And here's Şengün. 17 points for him last game against Golden State.
And he promoted team chemistry. That's how you do it, by moving the ball.
Now here's Durant. They trail by 1. Shot clock at 5. Houston needs to get off a shot for 3. Smith. Oklahoma City grabs the miss. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. 13 points in the game. Fader on the way. Smith with the rebound. Houston has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Outside Eason. On the wing, Durant. Dort defending. Smith with a screen on Dort. For 3, Durant. Wallace pulls it in.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
To the inside. Here's Holmgren. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
And this is why so many are high on Holmgren. His ability to dominate games with his scoring.
Pass to Durant. Smith with a screen on Dort. Inside to stop the drought. And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, a strong move to the rack draws that foul.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Oklahoma City?
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now, that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
Well, that's true, and they've also been going right at the rim, which I love. Attack, attack, attack.
No good on the free throw. Legs, when you're watching a young team play, what are the things you're looking for?
Well, look, a lot of teams have young players who are focused on making a name for themselves, but I like to see unselfishness. Those guys who can play with a team-first winning mindset, those are the guys that you keep long-term.
Play D, do the dirty work, stay in the rotation.
About sums it up.
And he's good on the second.
And when you talk about guys who are built for the modern game, add Smith's name to that list.
Wiggins, right side. Dort outside. Pass to Wiggins. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Wiggins. Fires from deep. Wallace's shot is good. And the Thunder lead by 5.
In today's NBA, you have to stretch the floor if you want to win. They have loads of confidence from three-point land right now.
Here's Shepard. Eason, pass to Smith. Now here's Durant. Looming large, KD.
Yeah, the single-minded focus of Durant on offense. It's all about getting buckets, no distractions.
Here's SGA. Oh, he trains it. His 6th make and 9 tries so far.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Outside Eason. Back to Durant. Oh, Durant knows how to fight through contact.
Yeah, one of the most skilled players we've ever seen. Durant just continues to dominate offensively.
And Hartenstein gets it to go.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Outside Eason. Pass to Capella. Here's Shepard. The 3. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got 4 rebounds now.
In the first half. 2 minutes.
Durant against Dort. Here's the 3. Fires in the triple. And now an 8-point Thunder lead.
They're shooting nearly 50% from beyond the arc, and their confidence is growing.
Capella with it. Yet to see a basket. Outside Durant. 3-pointer. Oklahoma City grabs the miss. Hartenstein's got 5 rebounds tonight.
After nailing 3 trays to start this game, he's gone silent here in the second quarter.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Capella. And SGA gets it to go. SGA's got 9 points in the quarter. Pass to Shepard. 1:07 left to play in the first half. At the arc, KD drains it.
Yeah, smooth and focused. KD is so polished, so prolific.
And here's Wallace. It's Dort on the wing. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Tightly guarded, and so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. This will make 4 trips to the line so far in this game.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
Yeah, what's special about Gilgeous-Alexander is how shifty he is, which also makes it so tough on defenses.
Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Left side Durant. Over Dort. And again, it's Houston.
And he is doing everything he can to keep his team in it, trying to lift his teammates up.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. SGA's got 6 assists in the game. Rockets trail by 9. 17 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Now here's Durant. He's got 26. Smith with a screen on Dort. The deep 3 from Durant. And Houston, another 3. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. All right, now, Ellie, what do you have?
I'm here with Mark Daigneault. Coach, how are you feeling about the offensive performance in that first half?
Pretty good. Obviously, we got to get them under control on the defensive end. I thought they played in a pretty good rhythm, but I thought our energy was good. I mean, we got to stack some stops first. We got to get them out of rhythm, but I thought our offense was pretty good. We moved the ball and played the way we want to play.
You have to set the tone next. Thanks, Coach.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third quarter.
Thanks for joining us. Through the first half, there is still some work to do for the Houston Rockets.
In a tight game like this, free throws could be the difference. It would help if they could get some freebies.
Is that how you saw it when they would foul you? Freebies?
Nah, it was usually and one. Free throws were just a bonus.
Taking a peek now at the upcoming schedule.
In that game against the Warriors, although they appear to be the better team, they can't get caught up thinking that. That's when you let your guard down.
And in this league, Jet, it seems like upsets happen every week. Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
And what more can you ask of him? That is helping out your team.
Oklahoma City leading by 6. And on the floor for Mark Daigneault starting the second half. SGA and Wallace are the backcourt. Dort and Holmgren make up the forwards. And it's Hartenstein in at the 5, roaming the paint. Wallace misses. And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Well, Tim, Kevin Durant, the winner of the 2025 Magic Johnson Award, recognized for his grace with the media.
Well, he is willing to engage with the media and the fans, BA, even on a range of topics. He'll weigh in and give his thoughts.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander does it all. He said, once I made an emphasis to try to affect the game on both ends of the floor, I have found myself having success. So for me, it's just a want to. Coach Mark Daigneault said he wants to win, and if you want to win, you have to do the invisible things. Back to you.
A two-way talent. All right, Allie, thank you. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. SGA passes to Holmgren over Smith. And Holmgren with the basket on the assist by SGA. SGA's got his 7th assist here tonight. Outside Durant. Over Dort. Nice shot by Durant. Durant's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, his production is not in question now if he could just get his teammates involved.
SGA against Thompson. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on him in Thompson.
And the defense has to be extra cautious defending SGA because he's looking for opportunities to go to the line.
Shooting 2.
That free throw misses. Tim, you got into the NBA media very quickly after your playing days. Were you naturally drawn to this side of the game?
Well, BA, I think I always saw the game as a coach would, trying to watch all 10 players at the same time. So for me, the ability to stay connected to the game while also talking about it and hopefully teaching people really is what's drawn me to it from the beginning.
And no suffering the L from the broadcast table.
That's for sure. You don't have to have any sleepless nights. I like the way they've established their offense to start the half. 3 straight makes.
Holmgren outside. Back to SGA. Hartenstein with a screen on Smith. The three from Holmgren. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Following this one, they host the Trailblazers. That'll be the end of a 3-game homestand. Shepard. Yes, and it's Şengün picking up the assist. Now just a 3-point Oklahoma City lead. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. And here's SGA outside. Smith with the rebound. The Rockets have gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. Pass to Durant. Now here's Smith. Houston working the ball around. Here's Shepard. Clock at 6 for the tie. Smith, that one's good. And this game is tied up now.
This is Smith's game. Set him up and he'll knock him down.
The Thunder have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Holmgren, the pass to Wallace. Now Dort. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Impressive finish by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, and I tell you what, SGA is a bona fide superstar, having another huge night.
Outside Durant. Just 5 to shoot. And there it is for him. Durant's got 37.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Holmgren outside. Lets it go from deep. 4-3, Holmgren.
A superb three-point threat. When Holmgren is knocking down triples, he's hard to contain.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Here in March, things are heating up. Let's check out the teams in the West. You look at the Thunder, they have looked in control all season long, aren't showing any signs of taking their foot off the gas anytime soon. And of course the Rockets, they're just 4 spots down from them.
Looking at Oklahoma City, they've been relentless competitors all season long. They've assured themselves of a lot of home games in the postseason, and we'll see if they can capitalize.
Eason, pass to Durant, down low. Here's Şengün, and Şengün throw it down.
The points coming in bunches for Alpi. I mean, he's got a lot in his bag.
And here's SGA, he'll bring it up for the Thunder. They've led by as much as 10. Wallace outside for 3. Oh, and a great assist by SGA. That one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 assists here tonight. Outside Durant. Pass to Shepard. Let's go with a 3. Dort grabs the miss.
Well, unfortunately, his poor shooting is not helping their case here.
Ooh, stolen by Smith. Here's Shepard. He's covered by Holmgren. Here's Shepard. Back to Eason. Outside Durant. Pass to Shepard. The 3 is up. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Hartenstein's got his 6th rebound on the night. Dort finds Gilgeous-Alexander. It's hauled in by Houston. Şengün's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Shepard. Pass to Eason. Here's Shepard. over SGA. And it's Shepherd missing.
Really tough quarter for him shooting the basketball.
SGA passes to Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
Yeah, the defense making it way too easy for Holmgren. Gotta push him farther out than this.
Outside Durant. And there's the drive. Pass to Shepherd. There's the triple. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Well, it's not only been a rough quarter for him, but he's actually had a negative impact on his team's overall performance.
To the middle. Here's Hartenstein. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Outside Eason. Pass to Şengün. And here's Smith. Here's Shepherd over SGA. And it's Shepherd missing.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Things are starting to come together for them, and the lead is starting to grow, too.
And they need to stay aggressive on defense so they can protect that lead with everything they've got.
Okogie's checked in for Eason. And also a switch here for Oklahoma City. Wiggins, he's checked in for Dort. And here are the Rockets now. 11-point game. Smith outside. And here's Durant. 37 points for him. And no good. The dry spell continues.
He was torching them from deep in the first half, but he has not made one here in the second.
Pass to SGA. Falls back and drains a fadeaway J. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 26.
And that's Shea's favorite spot on the floor. His mid-range game is automatic.
Durant inside, hounded by Wiggins. And the ball out of play. The Thunder will have it.
Yeah, mistakes like that have been the story of the game. They lack cohesion offensively.
Green's checked in for the Rockets. And also a switch here for Oklahoma City. Joe's checked in. Thunder leading by 13. Now SGA. He's got 26. Count that one. And he's got 28 now.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Wiggins against Durant. Durant puts some moves on. And it's slammed in by Durant.
You know, the defense had no answer for Durant's quickness. He drives right in and hammers it down.
Holmgren deciding where to go with it. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. The rebound by Shepherd. Rockets trail by 13. Pass to Okogie. Here's Shepherd. Outside Durant. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Durant's got 12 points here in the second half.
He's done everything he can tonight, trying to keep this team competitive.
Back to SGA. This one for 3. It's hauled in by Houston.
Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide open 3.
Green. And so it looks like it'll be Houston's ball. Clint Capella, he's checked in for the Rockets. Finney Smith comes in for Durant. Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. Here's Capella. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Finney Smith, a screen. Here's Shepherd. The Rockets with another miss.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
Back to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
A 6'6" playmaker, SGA has a great view of the floor.
Rockets trail by 13. Here's Shepard. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Shepard missing.
Something's off about him this quarter.
He seems like he's moving okay, but clearly something isn't right.
Joe, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander with the hammer.
SGA left no doubt on that one, throws it down.
A minute 35 left in the third quarter here. Pass to Finney-Smith. And here's Green from the arc. That shot is off. Thunder leading by 15. Inside, the kick out to Wiggins. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he makes it on the layup. SGA's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
And because of that, this one looks like a bit of a mismatch.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
And the Thunder making a change here. Williams is checked in. Now here's SGA. A 17-point lead, their biggest. That one's good for 2.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Houston has gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling. Finney-Smith inside. Wiggins on it. And there's the call on Kenrich Williams. That's his first foul. Oklahoma City making a switch here. Carlson's checked in.
In for Oklahoma, number 15, Brendan Carlson.
.36 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Back to Green. Pass to Okogie. They need this. The Thunder pull it in.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Outside, SGA. Finney-Smith pulls it in. Capella against Wiggins. Here's Okogie. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Capella with the jam.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
Well, defensively, you've got to put a body on him. That guy will ruin you on the offensive glass.
What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for the Thunder. An insane quarter. No one could stop him. Back after this. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Yeah, right there, he wasn't a ball stopper. He kept his eyes up and his options open.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Green. Then there's Alperon Şengün. Then it's Josh Okogie. And it's Shepard in at the point. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Oklahoma City leading by 19. Outside McCain. Takes the 3. Okogie pulls down the board. Okogie's got 4 rebounds now. To the paint. Here's Green. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Holmgren's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. McCain finds Holmgren. Six to shoot. Holmgren.
And when he's in the flow, Holmgren can really up his scoring, and he's done it in a variety of ways.
Pass to Şengün. Here's Okogie. Yes, and it's Şengün picking up the assist.
That's what you call playing big. He just stays committed to the attack mode.
Well, you take it right at him, and if they block the shot, fine, but you can't back down.
Down low. The kick out to Wiggins. Now here's McCain. Fires the three. Pure from three-point range.
That's just a breakdown. You can't let McCain get looks like that from deep.
Pass to Green. Here's Shepherd. To the inside. And Şengün throw it down.
Now, he's been reliable tonight, but that's certainly not the case for his team in general.
McCain with it. Puts it up. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist by McCain.
That is a well-run pick and roll that time by McCain. So skilled.
Şengün, a screen on McCain. Here's Shepherd. And the layup is good.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Thunder leading by 20. Holmgren outside. Pass to Joe. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Wiggins looking around. From deep, Holmgren. The rebound by Shepherd. The Rockets have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Now here's Green. Williams defending. The jump hook. And it's finished off inside by Green.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point.
We're giving t-shirts to the loudest section. So make some noise.
Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Okogie. And Oklahoma City with a change here too. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for McCain. Thunder leading by 18. SGA passes to Holmgren. Nails the baby hook. Holmgren's got 27.
And this is where Holmgren is such a scoring threat. His size can make interior shots easier to find.
Outside Durant. And it's off from three-point range. The Thunder have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Down low. Holmgren inside. He's marked by Finney-Smith. And that one's good. Holmgren's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, it's hard to match up on a guy like Holmgren inside with all that length.
Up top, Durant. Covered by Joe. Basket counts. Durant's got 43 points.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
SGA passes to Williams. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
I mean, they've played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
Well, and how about the damage they've done attacking the basket? The defense has had no answers for how to slow them down in that area. I love the aggressiveness.
And we've heard some coaches complain about short turnarounds on back-to-back legs. Would you like to see more done there?
Well, for those late starts when you arrive at the hotel at 2 or 3 in the morning and you've got to play the next night, those are certainly rough. But I feel like the league has done all they can, eliminating back-to-backs as much as they can. And certainly there's an emphasis on recovery and rest at all costs.
Clock at 2. Offensive board.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Rockets with a rebound. Okogie's got 5 rebounds in the game. Durant with it. Hartenstein covering. Here's Finney-Smith. Rejected by Holmgren.
Wow, I mean, the 7'6" wingspan coming in handy. Holmgren loves slotting away shots just like this.
Yeah, he just needs more shots. He has to get more involved.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Tries a 10-footer, and he nails the jumper. SGA's got 36 points.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Inside, here's Thompson. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Holmgren. Wiggins passes to Holmgren. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. The 3 is up. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren's got 32 points in the game. Thompson passes to Durant. And the NBA certainly responsive to the fans, Tim, but some say they just want to complain.
Well, the social media era has given fans more of a voice than ever before, but it also breeds shorter attention spans, so the league is right to be proactive.
Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Holmgren, the pass to Wiggins. And here's SGA. Shoots. And it's Oklahoma City with another.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now.
Back to Durant. Counted. Durant's got 16 in the second half.
Hey, he's doing everything he can to keep them afloat.
Wiggins outside. Outside, Williams. Pass to Wiggins. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's hauled in by Houston. And stolen by Williams. To the paint. Here's Wiggins. And that one's drained from the low block.
Assist goes to Kenrich Williams.
And so Durant will bring it up for Houston. Thompson outside. All right, Tim, you've covered the NBA for a long time now. What's one thing you wish you could change about how we cover the game?
Well, I think there's a temptation to boil it down to hot takes, and I'd much rather see us cover the appreciation that we all have for the nuances of the actual basketball.
Game has never been more skilled than it is right now.
Totally agree. What a performance for him on the offensive end. He's been fantastic the entire game.
On the wing, Thompson. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Shot clock at 6. An open look for Durant. And the call will be against Alperen Sengun. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Smith comes in for Finney-Smith. And Eason subbed in for Okogie. Then for Oklahoma City, Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Caruso comes in for Williams. And Isaiah Joe subbed in for Holmgren. And it goes! As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And that sends Aaron Wiggins to the free throw line.
At the line.
It's going to be on Jabari Smith.
Aaron Wiggins. Shooting 1.
One shot.
The free throw drops for Wiggins. Talk about a guy who's really broken out. How about Aaron Wiggins, Tim?
Well, B.A., he certainly has. He's the former 55th pick in 2021. And you look at the versatility on both ends. He can shoot it, drive it, and defend multiple positions.
And that's just incredible focus from the swingman. Durant is skilled at scoring despite the contact.
And as NBA franchise values continue to skyrocket, it's pretty amazing to see, isn't it, Legs?
It really is, and even if you're LeBron James, who has said he may want to own a team in the future, he may even need some help footing that bill. It is pricey.
Adding zeros by the decades. Free throw is good from Durant.
Yeah, the most impressive thing about Durant's career is his efficiency as a scorer. Given the amount of defensive attention he draws, it's quite impressive.
Outside, SGA. Ooh, Thompson with the block. And he gets it back. Here's SGA. It's rebounded by Şengün.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Oklahoma City has gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the fourth. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. To the middle. Here's Williams. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Thompson passes to Eason. And the three off target.
2 minutes.
The Thunder shooting the ball 70% in this game. Eason against SGA. A minute 15 left in the final quarter. Eason with some nice D.
Wow, you got to commend the defensive effort right there. It really made a difference.
Here's Şengün. Oh, he is cooking right now. 10 for 11 from the field.
You gotta love how Şengün attacks on the interior.
And here's SGA. 1:25 left in the fourth. Stolen by Thompson.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Thunder.
Well, I have to comment on their strong performance tonight at the charity stripe.
And it might have won them the game. The ability to draw fouls and capitalize can be a real difference maker.
And certainly a point of pride. They've now won 50 games this year.
And they end up winning the season series. Always feels good to have that upper hand over an opponent.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And his playmaking was a big storyline in this game. He got guys involved and found them in their favorite spots.
Durant finds Şengün. Houston working the ball around. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And it's Thunder's ball. And here's SGA outside. Oh, the Thunder, another three.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
And this run should seal this win. What a timely burst.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Durant draws the double. Pass to Şengün. Over to the left wing. Here's Smith. Outside Eason. Thompson outside. Eason a screen on SGA. And so it's the Thunder taking care of business in this one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For reporter Allie LaForce and for Tim Legler and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson.